my name is Frida Wayeme. Welcome to my first YouTube video. I'm happy, excited, I feel privileged, and I'm so grateful that you are here with me as I launch my YouTube channel, Wayeme Be Happy, on this first day of February 2022. I invite you, we shall go together to places, we are going to have conversations, and we are going to engage in activities all aimed at making us happy. And I know you're asking me, what is this happiness you're talking about? Yes, happiness is just that state, the world you create around you, the world you create in your heart, a world of excitement, a world of feeling satisfied for what maybe you have done or what you have achieved, a world where your heart radiates some excitement and you are in a state where you create that environment yourself, either by thinking about good things that have happened in your life or experiencing success, or thinking about what is going to happen in your life that is going to be exciting and that is going to bring new happenings and new things that excite you. It is something that you create yourself, you create in your life, in your heart, and you feel it and you experience it and you radiate it to others. I invite you to a personal conversation. I did have my personal conversation early this year, and this conversation, as I closed my eyes, took me back to 2022, I think in June, July. A friend of mine told me something that I took for granted that time. I was told, start by loving yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. And I went to a mirror and I was still saying, love yourself, love yourself. And then I just got out, I got my phone. I called my cousin, and within 3 hours, she was here. And she thought I had called her for nyama choma. The Kenyans love nyama choma. I told her, oh no, no. There is no nyama choma for you, but we are going for a walk. And we went to a place that is forested. And as we were in that forest, I have lived in a place where there are birds, and I've grown up in a village where we have birds singing every morning. But I'd never taken my time to really understand and really appreciate it until this time when we were in this forest. We came across some beautiful birds, and the birds were so amazing. They had some melodies. And then we realized as we were listening and watching them, the melodies were actually in rhythm. And they looked so beautiful. We got so excited and we really concentrated on these birds for some time. And I think they took off because they realized the tranquility and the way we were looking at them and pointing at them. Left the place. By the time we left that place going to the next area, we started appreciating that nature is beautiful, and we take it for granted when we have birds all over, while there are people who actually walk miles and miles and travel miles and miles to go and watch birds in a sanctuary. And then as we went on, in the forest, there was so much firewood. And this firewood took me back to my childhood in the village where I grew up. And I remembered how my mom would mobilize the family, especially the ladies, and we would join other ladies from the village. We used to pick firewood, tie it in bundles. And it is a place we would see so many things, but we never appreciated that forest. And as I was going through this forest, I started appreciating the different species of trees. Some that look so beautiful. Anyway, we walked, we got ourselves into a stream. My cousin got busy taking selfies. She was excited all over. But I noticed a rock in the stream. I sat, removed my shoes, and immersed my feet in that stream. And let me tell you, that was a spa. When the water was flowing over my legs, I noticed that we take some things for granted. Water is just therapeutic. I felt so happy, and I slipped back to memory lane, going back to my village, thinking about myself those days, how we grew up and we would go to the river. We used to collect water for domestic use. We would bathe in the rivers. We would wash our clothes in the rivers. And kind of we liked it, especially the youngsters and the young ladies. And we would meet peers, and we would play games, and sometimes we'd go home and get the beating, and because we had delayed, but it was just a good feeling being with your peers and playing. And then we also used to have some particular game that I keep laughing about, and it's about some bird that liked lingering in our homes and lingering around the river. This particular bird, by nature, it has a very long beak, and it likes pointing its beak all over, round and round, and sometimes sticking its beak in a particular direction. And the little girls, us those days, used to believe that this bird would predict where we would get married. Yeah. Anyway, that was our childhood, which came back to me when I was in the stream, enjoying the water, enjoying the tranquility, just listening to the water flowing, listening to the birds. And then I started appreciating something. You know, my mind was not thinking about challenges. My mind was thinking of so much, and I started appreciating governments which have enacted laws to protect the environment and protect the natural resources. And at the end of the day, me and my cousin left that place. We were feeling happy. We came back home. We had so much to talk about. We had so much positivity. So I just encourage you people that let's get into a team. And in this team, let's find how we can actually enjoy the resources that are within our reach, the resources that we can afford to go. Let's appreciate nature, let's appreciate what we have, and let's radiate happiness by visiting some of these places. Let's radiate happiness in the little things we do in life, and let's just be a happy nation. And please join my team by subscribing to my channel, because I have started this channel specifically based on what I experienced on that day, and I want to share with people, and ask you to like my video. Thank you for being here with me, and I say